Soon after getting married, Molly moves into her deceased father's house. However, painful memories soon return back to haunt her. This is Love Monkey 953, coming through the ashes to your computer screens. And today, I'll be reviewing the film, Lovely Molly. It's written by Jamie Nash and Eduardo Sánchez, and it's also directed by Eduardo Sánchez. At the start of the film, we see Molly, played by Gretchen Lodge. She's filming herself, and turns out that she is in a state, and she tries to commit suicide. However, she stops and says they won't let me. We go to a year earlier, and we see Molly and Tim Reynolds. They get married, and they move into Molly's father's house. It's a classic film of squeaky doors and scary music. To be honest, it's just Eduardo trying to make his money. But that's just the beginning, really. We build up to it. Tim is a lorry driver, and she's in the house a lot, Molly is, and she's alone because there's no children. Her sister, Hannah, she's got her own life. She's got a son called Peter, and she's moved on. However, Molly, we see, is a very disturbed young girl. She's hasn't got over what happened in the past. She's also a drug addict, so she struggles. She struggles a lot. And we hear a young girl crying, which we find out later it is the young Molly. The present Molly, she goes to investigate, and she puts her arm towards the wardrobe, and that's the start of it. Because she used that as a young girl as a safe haven to get away from her father, who, in all fairness, is a bit of a horrible man. We keep cutting to this mother and two children. They come into play a bit later. It's very sad, obviously. I'm not going to reveal what happens because, of course, people do want to watch it. Molly starts to become tired and ill. She's not getting enough sleep. She's not getting any sleep, come to that. And she tries to film the occurrences that keep happening to her. You hear humming, footsteps, and also they singing Lovely Molly. And they get filmed, and there's a strange sound and her screaming. To be honest, that is one of the scariest parts of the film, to be honest, because you do want to see what's actually happening. Unfortunately, all you see is the door opening, and that's about it. We keep going to that same family, and we find out that Molly has in fact hypnotised her to get away from the family. As I say, that family is very important. She even flirts with the vicar when he turns her down. She turns to heroin, which is obviously she's an ex-drug addict. Has she ever really stopped? Tim keeps returning on the wrong moment again. He keeps hearing her talking to her father. She keeps saying that he's alive, and obviously he's not alive. He's that dead. And we find out that Hannah has in fact killed her father because of what he did to them when they were little. Molly and Tim, they kiss, and Molly bites Tim, and she bites his lip clean off. I'm sorry, children, but this isn't the sort of film you'd want to watch. It's for big adults. Also, Hannah goes into the basement and smells something putrid. Tim smells it earlier, and we find out it is in fact a dead deer that Molly has brought in, and she's just gone. She's just gone too far, and Hannah moved on because she was a bit older, and she got on with her life. Molly couldn't because it just damaged her too much. We find out that Hannah killed her father, obviously, and she was protecting herself and Molly. We find out that the family that Molly has been filming, the mother has been having an affair with Tim, and obviously Molly it was just sent to her right over the edge. She kills a lot of people, obviously, and she even kills a young girl. and it's just heartbreaking to see the mother just break down, all because she had an affair. Right, it's a sad film with throughout. You just know that Molly's just not going to make it out. You just know that she's just she spent time in hospitals. What the father did was just too horrible for her to think about. But she turned to drugs, and that was the wrong thing to turn to, obviously. Bad childhood, drug habits. She was just there. And when she moves in to the family home, it's just going to end badly, and it does end badly. I'll give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, thank you very much for watching my review, and I hope to see you at my next review. Take care. Bye bye.